Okay, so you've printed out your sign-in sheet, and now the students are starting to come into the classroom. You're getting everybody set up, and as we all know, there are those walk-ins or people that still need to pay, or anything that requires you to have to change the roster. And that's one of the beautiful things about this system is that you're going to be able to have immediate access to process payments, add students, adjust the roster, change names, whatever you need to do right from this system. So you have a student that walks in, they want to sign up for CPR first aid, and you need to now add them. Or maybe they brought their family member who wants to now take the class. So you go into the action button here, and again, you're looking at the live roster, and this is for the CPR first aid, so you have to make sure that you select which course it is that they want. Do they want CPR only or CPR first aid? So they want CPR first aid, and you have two different ways to do this. And it's up here in the upper right hand. You have registration and you have add student. Registration is basically taking them to the website, or basically you signing them up on the website with a credit card. That's the only way that you can use registration is if you have a credit card. But if you have somebody that wants to pay with a credit card, this is, I think, the easiest and simplest way is to just have them sign up like they're signing up online, and you can do it right there. The other way is if they're not paying with credit card, if they're paying with cash or check, then you can do the add student. When you click add student, it gives you all the course the class details, the amount. You don't need to worry about labels. You can select options if they want a book or a keychain mask. And then the three main things that we need are their first name, their last name, and their email address. The rest of this stuff is optional, but they really just you need to make sure they get their first name, last name, and their email address in there. So I'm going to add Mr. Tester here, and I'm going to use my email just so that you guys can get a look at how this works. And then you go all the way down to the bottom here and you hit update student. And now from this point, this is where you have this little payment section pop up. And you can do it a couple of ways here. You can hit process payment up here, which actually takes you to the credit card. So you can still pay with the credit card if you've got somebody in here. Or you can select the little green arrow and then you have a drop down. You can do credit card, cash, and you put the amount in there, check, put the amount in there, refund, however you want. And then there's a little details thing here you can write notes on. And then you hit save. And that'll update the charges here and how much is balance is due. So it's a nice little way of managing payments and easily adding students into the roster. And then if you go back, there's Mr. Tester added onto that course roster. So pretty simple, either add student or registration.